Hi guys, welcome back to Asha Blog. I know it's been a minute, but I'm back. I wanted to first thank you all so much for subscribing to this channel. We're almost at 400 subscribers, and I don't know, maybe by the time I post this, I'm going to be at 400, but woo! Now, where I see this channel going is really being a information source for those of you that are interested in apparel merchandising, visual merchandising, or just like the fashion / retail world in general. So this week I'm going to be talking to you guys about the skills you need when going into the apparel industry, or just merchandising in general, whether it be for fashion or technology or just whatever field you're looking to go into. I just came up with a very broad list of 10 skills that you need to get into that industry and to really shine. So number one, when you're going into this industry, you need to be very detail oriented. That you have an eye for spotting things that are out of place, that aren't done correctly, and also you have an eye for, seeing things that other people are not going to be able to catch. And when it comes to merchandising in general, whether it's visuals or you're merchandising a store or you're doing some planning and things like that, you need that skill to be successful. Okay, so skill number two, you need to be driven for results. You need to have a drive. You can't just show up to work because it's your job. You need to show up to work with an idea in mind of what you want the day's results to be. What do you want to accomplish? What do you want to get done? What are the goals you have every month that you are trying to hit? You need to have this drive for results, because otherwise, either one, the business isn't going to go very well, two, your boss might think you're unmotivated or are just someone that shows up. The third skill that I think everyone needs to have when it comes to merchandising is passion. You can't be doing it just because it's paying the bills, and you can't be doing it just because you're good at it. If this is a job that you've kind of fell into, awesome. A lot of people would die to have a merchandising job, but if you don't have a love and passion for what you do, it's going to show, and it's going to show in your work especially. And you don't want that to happen. If you're not passionate about merchandising as a whole, then you know what? It's time to start looking for what you are passionate about. Now, moving on to the fourth skill set / talent that you need, and that's to be assertive. You need to be assertive in any job, honestly. You need to be assertive about a couple things, about your vision for what you want to get accomplished. You need to be assertive about what you feel is best for the business and for particularly the projects you're working on. And you need to be assertive in a way that it doesn't come off, and I hate this word, as bossy. You need to have a reason behind every project or every initiative that you're trying to push through. Even if you're not in a manager role, you need to be assertive in order to really shine in your position. If you're just a yes person and you're not really pushing your own ideas out, again, you're going to be stuck either in the same position, or it's going to show when you're interviewing for other positions, or you're just trying to get into a merchandising role. A lot of you are either still students or are just looking for that first entry-level job. If you can have your assertiveness, you're going to shine amongst all the other candidates, because they're going to want to invest in someone that's not only going to show up to work, but that is actually going to bring something of value to the business. So moving on to skill set number 5, you have to be able to handle a fast-paced environment, because the retail world / merchandising world is crazy fast. Especially if you're doing visuals. As soon as you complete a plano or a certain set, or even if you're merchandising for a certain season, as soon as that's over, you have to move on to the next project or the next set or whatever it is. You need to be able to be on your feet all the time. You gotta be up to date, or else you're gonna fall behind. Okay, so skill set number 6 is that you need to be able to handle criticism. When it comes to your work, especially if you're just starting out, you're gonna have a lot of people giving you feedback about your work, about what your ideas are, about how you get things done, and you're going to have to be able to handle that. It's not always the best thing, but it's something that's very important, especially if you want to move up and you want to move up fast. I did write a blog post about how to handle criticism, and I'm going to link it down below. And it's really easy. There's 3 things that you just have to remember when you're receiving criticism or feedback. Don't take it as a bad thing. It's a chance for you to grow. Accept it and honestly ask for it. So number 7 is going to be that you need to be able to lead. Leadership is very important because whether you're in a management position or not, you need to be able to lead your coworkers or anyone beneath you towards the same goal. You need to be a leader in what you do every single day. And that's not only so other people can recognize you, but you have to push yourself. Going back up to the other skill, you have to be driven. And to be driven, you have to push yourself to lead. You need to say, you know what, I'm going to take the lead on this one planogram. I need to take the lead on this one change in the company initiative that we're all trying to push. You need to have that leadership skill if you want to get anywhere. Okay, so the next step is step number 8, and that is to think outside of the box, which connects to creativity. Because when it comes to the retail industry, a lot is changing, and if you are not able to keep up with that change and really bring ideas to the table that are going to make a difference, either the company is going to fail or they're going to start looking for someone who is able to bring those ideas. And when I say retail is changing, is that honestly, stores are not doing that well. Online is what really is pushing all the boundaries, and you have to be able to somehow work in both worlds, in the online store or in the physical retail space. How are you going to make your skills and your degree work for both? So number 9 is being able to handle change. Now I say this because, again, like I was saying earlier, retail is changing right now. When you enter your corporate job or whatever job you have in retail right now, it's going to be very different to what it is going to be 3 years from now, or even a year from now. We don't know where retail is going. Is it going to become more digital? Are we going to have more technological experiences in the stores? Or are all the jobs going to be retracted from the physical spaces and put towards the online side of the business? We don't know. Now, in order for you to be really ready for that is if you are ready for change and you're someone that is comfortable and accepting of change. So number 10, the last skill that you need is being able to collaborate with a team. When it comes to retail, there is no solo work. You need a team in order to make ideas happen, in order to make projects happen, and it's one of the most important things. If you don't have a team, or if you're just not good working with a team, it's going to be very hard to get things done. Not everyone is going to be able to be, really great at working with everybody else. So that is where your leadership and your collaboration skills are really going to change the game, because you're going to be able to get a group of people to work from a project or a certain task from A to Z. And of course, you're going to be the one to lead it, right? You want to stand out. And if you're already in a fashion school right now, or if you're studying a merchandising degree, this is the time to really build upon all these skills that I've mentioned. This is the time to really perfect these skills. So by the time that you're interviewing for internships or a full-time job, you're able to really speak to these skill sets to the interviewer, and you're gonna really stand out and shine, and that's what everybody wants. They don't want to go through a pool of 300 people. They just want that one perfect person that's gonna hit everything they need. And if you perfect yourself right now in those skill sets, or if you just start working on them, you're gonna be better off for it. So I'm really happy that you guys tuned in for this video. I hope that you found it useful, and that it's really gonna help you moving forward from now. This is a video that was asked for quite a lot by one of the subscribers, and I know I lagged a bit on time for it, but I got to it, and I'm so grateful for the recommendation, because this video is very important. and I'm just happy I finally got to make it, especially now that we're close to 400 subscribers. I want to see it grow, and I want it to really change, and I'm ready to change with it. So yeah, you guys just let me know what you want, and I'm here to make it for you, okay? Thank you guys. Bye-bye.